What were you doing 4 days ago?
I'm a pilgrim. 4 days ago, I was 100 kilometers away.
Enough, Anderson. We need the truth, and you won't get it through coercion.
But Commander Lucas always
Lucas is
said...
dead, and now I'm in command. You've read the reports? A pilgrim appeared in the bazaar yesterday. Looks like he's not lying. Leave us, Sergeant. I want to talk to him alone.
Bem, este aqui parece, ao menos agora o comandante parece ser mais inteligente que contigo.
Where did you come from?
From Crossdale River.
That's over 1,500 kilometers from here.
It's actually more than 2,000. The freeway bridges collapsed. There are no straight paths.
And you've managed to make it so far away. Impressive. What's it like out there these days?
When was the last time you were out of the city?
About 15 years ago.
Well, then there are that many fewer survivors. And that many more infected.
Stands to reason. Most people endure living in this hellhole because what's out there has got to be so much worse. My wife and I lived in England. I had 2 sisters, 2 brothers. Haven't heard from them for 10 years.
Where did they live?
In and around London.
From what I've been told, London doesn't exist. There may be 4 settlements left on the entire island.
Fucking hell.
Why would anyone think I killed your commander?
You tried to escape to the central loop 4 days after the murder. Besides, if I were Carl, I'd hire a stranger to kill Lucas too. It's the cleanest way.
Well, I don't know who Carl is.
Oh, you'll find out soon enough. Carl keeps both hands on the steering wheel. He's a faux sanctimonious prick who's turning the entire bazaar against us, even though we protect them.
What's it like outside the walls? You never know where danger's gonna come from. Always new territories, new threats.
And you came here to take shelter.
I came here because I'm looking for someone. And a lot of people are said to have survived in Villador.
You're looking for someone? Maybe I can help you, but not for free.
I'm used to trading. What do you need?
No nonsense. That's good. The tunnel will be closed until I find our commander's murderer, Commander Lucas. His body was found in the bazaar, horribly mutilated. The people of the bazaar aren't making this easy. They're proud and loyal. They refuse to turn anyone in. But command has lost its patience. I have orders from the top, Pilgrim. If the inhabitants of Old Villador continue to revolt, our army will come here and burn the bazaar to the ground. Now, I'd rather avoid that.
What do you need from me?
Lucas had a weapon, a rare set of brass knuckles called the Lazarus. This is the key to finding the killer. If you learn anything about the Lazarus, tell me, and I will most certainly return the favor. It's worth a lot, and we didn't find it on his body. I think someone from the bazaar may have appropriated it.
And why should I work with you? You attacked me and accused me of murder with no proof whatsoever.
Our mistake. You're clearly not the murderer.
Why can't you investigate on your own? I hardly know anyone here.
That's exactly why you can help me. Nobody will talk to us. To them, we're occupiers. The fact that we clear the streets of the infected and catch criminals doesn't matter. What matters is that we eat their food and drink their water. But you're a pilgrim. There are many ways you can help people. And you're from the outside. They can trust you.
They tried to kill me.
Nah, look. We are your only chance. If you want to get to the center, that is. So, will you help me?
Vamos tentar ajudar.
So if I find that weapon, you'll let me through to the center?
It's not that easy. Villador suffered much. First, it was isolated from the outside world because of infection. Then the walls became its salvation. The people here learned not to trust easily. I won't open the passage until I've caught the killer. But if you can find the Lazarus, I'll remember that. You'll be the first one through, once justice is done.
Sounds as if I have no other choice. I'll try.
Look around. Ask people. And don't come back empty-handed. Good luck.
Ok. Operação metro sentado. Ponto dia.
At least tell me you've been to the doctor.
I'm not going to be groped by some strange guy.
You can always talk to one.
He doesn't look like he wants to talk.
Bem, acho que é por aqui que tem que ir. Apesar de ele serem fechado a porta.
I haven't seen a uniform like yours before.
I'm a carrier.
A carrier? What's that?
I belong to the Carriers Guild. I'm one of many.
If there's so many of you, why haven't I seen your uniform before?
We're discreet. We're entrusted with valuable information and therefore keep a low profile.
Now, your profile isn't so low right now.
Indeed. Our headquarters are located in the center, and the only passage right now goes through the subway tunnels. The Peacekeepers control the passage and aren't letting anyone in or out of the center right now. Until they do, I'm stranded.
That sucks, especially since I'm in need of some information.
I can't help you. We have a strict code of confidentiality. Only our guild master would be authorized to share information.
And then he's the one I should talk to. Any other ways I can get into the center?
Not that I'm aware of. On the surface, the border of the center is a no-man's land. It was devastated in a chemical attack, cutting this district off from the center. The air and ground are poison. Only the most freakish of monsters can survive there.
Damn. Well, I'll have to find a way. Somehow.
Good luck.
Parece que a maneira mais fácil é mesmo ajudar os pacificadores.
Aiden, buddy. Good you're alive.
Yeah, I got caught and questioned.
Good. They didn't kill you. Meet me outside.
Vamos falar com este
Do you
guarda.
have alcohol?
If you're lucky, like me, found this bottle in a basement while on patrol.
Hey, so you got patrols covering the whole area?
Someone's got to do it. City's got us to thank that it's even still standing. What, you want to join us?
Não tenho a certeza.
What I need to do?
Complete the training. Hard as fuck. Not everyone can hack it. Don't need weak links, you know?
Ok.
We gotta start rationing the water. Should have done this weeks ago.
Com mais quem que eu posso
I had
falar?
a good day. Killed 5 infected while on patrol.
Nice. My record is 3.
Because they're giving you shit patrols. If you went around the hospital once or twice, your stats would improve.
Possibly.
Acho que mais ninguém. Ah. Este também
Hey,
dá.
man. Where could I get some food?
In the canteen. We have a canteen and a hospital at our base.
Like in the army.
Not like in the army. This is the army. We're bringing order to this fucking chaos. And who are you?
I'm a courier. I travel between the zones.
Pilgrim.
You got it.
It takes balls to wander off-road like that.
Ok. Acho que eles não me deixam ir por aqui depois para passar. Ah, está aqui a zona segura, acho eu. Não. Não é bem aqui, isto é a zona segura. Tem alguma coisa aqui de trás. O que é que estava? Ok.
I hope the kids are all right. Haven't seen them for weeks.
Let me tell you one thing. If Ader doesn't find Lucas's murderer, Jack Matt will personally hang him by his balls on a branch.
Well, Ada sure gained a lot from the commander's death.
What are you trying to say?
Nah, nothing. Only that it was because of Lucas's death that Ada was promoted to commander.
You suspect Ader is involved in Lucas's murder?
I suspect that if you eavesdrop, you'll get yourself hurt. Or worse.
Entrada da área.
I don't believe the commander was killed by anyone from the...
Ok, tem que ir para dormir e tudo. Podia esperar até à noite, ou seja, agora é de dia.
Need to get myself a new weapon at the armory.
Aqui
This
não
one is
deixa
worn
sair.
out.
Posso falar com ele? Não.
You can't linger here. If you need help, check in with the dispatch officer.
Não se pode ir para ali para baixo. Acho que vamos ter com o Akon. Olha lá como é que é o nome dele. Só pena que não possa correr aqui.
He was an asshole.
He put all the blame on me. Can you believe him?
You know they don't pay overtime here, right?
Essa é a ideia deste lado.
I need the money.
Lauren was right about you. As tense as a snack stand.
Aqui não tem nada.
You must help us. Otherwise there will be a rebellion.
Help us in the investigation. We'll help you with the bandits.
I told you already. Nobody in the bazaar had anything to do with Lucas's death.
Then why won't you let us search your homes, huh? If everyone is so innocent, then there'd be nothing to hide.
Keep your brutes away from our homes, Anderson.
Este é o
So
Carl.
you're hiding someone. Time is running out, Carl. You don't hand over the killer, we'll raise your precious bazaar to the ground.
Sow the wind and reap the whirlwind, Anderson.
Don't bite off more than you can chew.
Aiden, come on. I'm on the roof next to the metro.
Terminei a aula, que carvalho. Aqui está o Carl.
Haven't seen my kids in months because of this ridiculous blockade of the center.
Dá para subirmos mais? Vamos ver o que é que dá para ver daqui, a partir daqui. Este dá para nós ativarmos. Lançamento aéreo militar. Ok. Piscina de coreano. Estamos em coreano então. Vazio escuro. Ou qualquer coisa ali naquela direção. Acho que para já vou aqui ao... já aqui ao lado mesmo. Ora... é ali. Sim. É já aqui. Era só traçar aqui. Subir. Depois temos que subir isto todo. Daqui eu vou ter que saltar para trás ou para ali. Sim, não dá. Ah, tem que ir. Aqui outra. Estamos quase no topo agora. Vamos ver como é que é uma base de sobreviventes dos pacificadores aqui. Trocar o fuzil. A animação é diferente de cada vez que se faz. Yep, eles estão a vir. A animação parece ser a mesma, mas com soldados da zona. É mais metálico tudo. Parece mais militar mesmo. Também parece mais com um castelo. Agora tenho que ir para ali. Ali é outro acampamento. Ali sobreviventes. Ok, um hospital ali. Quanto tempo é que estou a gravar? Já deve ter algum tempo. Já. Pacificador, pacificador. Os pacificadores. Mais para cá. Vou ver qualquer coisa ali. O que é que há para aqui para esse lado? Tem ali outro moinho.
My grandmother would put chestnuts under her mattress.
Função de missões ali. Vamos lá para baixo. Vou usar aqui alguém nos proteger. Espero que não tenha corrompido a última parte que fiz. Mais um ponto de habilidade em parkour, mas vamos ignorar isso para já. Vamos até ali ao... Akum, já não lembro qual é o nome dele. Como é que eu atravesso? Au. Medicamentos. Usando medicamentos. Ainda bem que não morri, mas caramba, de perto. A con.
So, what did they want from you?
If you'd been there like you said you'd be,
Oh, I did my best. I didn't know there was anyone else in the tunnel. Lucas's death is a big deal. They love this motherfucker like a father. Ator doesn't have Lucas's charisma. He's gonna have problems.
Ader said he might let me through to the center, if I help him.
What? What are you supposed to help him with?
He wants me to find Lucas's weapon, the Lazarus. Went missing from the crime scene. He believes finding it will help find the killer.
The Lazarus, huh? Fancy set of brass knuckles, right? I know a guy who trades stolen goods and other shit he gets from thieves.
A fence?
Part-time fence, full-time scammer. An artless one, too. He's got half the city after him for debt right now. If anyone in Villador is fool enough to buy a peacekeeper weapon, it would be him.
And what's his name?
Hubert Karbatos, also known as Half-Ass Hubie. Every day he sets up shop in the nearby windmill and waits for customers. Probably selling booze and weed to the PKs. If you want to find the Lazarus, talk with Hubie. I'll chase down some other leads.
Okay, let's keep in touch.
Isto aqui está a começar a parecer tipo a guilda dos assassinos ou qualquer coisa assim. Vamos a puxar os cordões por trás das cenas. Tem aqui um fornecedor de missões. Não me apetece ir. Outra missão, quero continuar com missões de história. Agora, até aqui. Isto. E agora tenho que trepar por aqui. Espero que dê. Tecnicamente subi. Ok, sem ajuda. Tem aqui um livro. Posso recuperar aqui a vida. Um bocado. Ok, já está. Vida no máximo, já foi a vida toda que precisava. Vamos mexer. Como é que eu subo agora ao resto? Dá para subir por aqui? Tá.
Hubert?
No, not me. I'm waiting for Hubie too, so get in line.
Got it. You know when he'll be here?
Maybe in an hour, maybe two. You never know with old half-assed. That said, he's got the best moonshine. So, worth the wait.
Nothing to do but wait, I guess.
Ok. Que horas são agora?
Hey, you Hubert?
Who's asking?
A customer. I want to buy something.
Hey, you're that stranger they wanted to hang, aren't you? Hey!
Eu já vi este aqui.
You got a special customer. It's that pilgrim from the bazaar.
Wait, I just want to buy something. So, that was Hubie, wasn't it?
Yep. Apparently had an urgent appointment with another customer.
O gajo ficou identificado como
Yeah, sure.
Benny, afinal era o Hubert.
Hackon, he's running away.
Nah, sounds like Hubie. Oh, wait a second. I see him. Arsenal's running to the northeast.
Continuar a subir. Se calhar vou perdê-lo, mas sobe, caramba. Deixa. Ah, porra. Está longe já. Como é que estou a sair da área da missão? Ok. Não percebi como é que é sair da área da missão isto, mas está bem.
Hackon, he's running away.
Nah, sounds like Hubie. Oh, wait a second. I see him. Arsenal's running to the northeast.
Vamos parar aqui um bocadinho. Pontos de habilidade. Tenho um para aqui. Não posso desbloquear este? Ah, preciso mais resistência para isto. Então vamos comprar o punho firme.
Faster, Aiden. You almost got him.
Agora está a gravar.
This is blood on the Lazarus's blades. Lucas managed to wound his killer before he died. Bastard's got to have a nasty gash. If you find him, you'll not only help me, you'll be helping yourself.
Okay. Do you have any suspects?
The commander was murdered in the bazaar. It had to be someone from there.
The people of the bazaar are simple folk. Why would they risk defying you?
And that's why I want to discover the truth before the orders come down to use force. Besides, appearances can be deceiving. They want to get rid of us. They think anarchy is the key to building a new world.
Well, there is plenty of anarchy these days.
Carl is a faux pious hustler who brainwashes others with slick speeches. He says everyone's equal, but it's bullshit. You can't be a leader and an equal at the same time.
Ok, vamos encontrar o assassino.
Splendid. That's your ticket to the center. Head back to the bazaar.
Is there anything else I should know before I go?
Yes, as a matter of fact. But this is totally hush-hush. Word of this cannot get out.
Sounds serious.
Who...
Mais vídeo. Já não sei quantos vídeos é que são. Vamos continuar.
Killed Lucas. Took a little trophy. Carved his tattoo right out of his bloody arm.
They cut into his corpse? That is seriously fucked up.
Yeah, seriously. Men found out Lucas was desecrated like that, they'd lose their shit. And it would be total war. I'm telling you this because if you find that little trophy, then you found the sick fuck who killed Lucas.
Got it. I'll head out right now.
Ok, agora temos que encontrar pele que foi removida do corpo do capitão. Não sei qual é deles a me trancarem aqui dentro, sempre. Posso falar com este, aparentemente. Quem é este?
Aiden,
Hey, Ader, got a minute?
You tell me you've already figured out who the murderer is.
Not yet, but I have other questions.
Just be quick about it.
Was Commander Lucas a good leader?
Too good. Sometimes I even wish he wasn't so competent.
What do you mean?
You know, he's a tough act to follow. You might have heard that not all of my men value me. But once we find the body, everything will change. I'll regain their trust.
Okay.
You mentioned you wanted to go back to the Central Loop because of your family.
Yeah, they're everything to me. You know, since Lucas's case got stuck, I've been wondering, is it possible that my obsession with getting promoted, taking more missions, that I neglected my family? Never mind. Almost everyone under my command has someone in the Central Loop. Everyone wants to go back there.
Do you know anything about a man named Waltz?
A long time ago, when I was a soldier patrolling the streets of the Central Loop, I ran into a renegade squad. I was alone. Scared, but I stood my ground. They almost killed me. But their leader stepped in, told them to stop. He looked me in the eye and he said, "Why is such a brave soldier on Matt's leash and not mine? When you wise up, come to Williams's stronghold." He gathered his squad and then they were gone. It wasn't until later that I found out it might have been Waltz. He wanted to recruit me.
Ok, sabemos onde é que o Waltz pode estar.
Still alive?
Worried about me, are you?
Of course. I have high hopes for you, Aiden. Meet me outside.
Então espera aí, no mapa Isto é que body end. Toda esta zona é o loop central, então. Deve ser isto, o loop central. E esta zona tem outro nome. Ok. Deve ser isso. Vamos sair. Onde é que ele está? Está aqui.
Peter wants me to find Lucas's murderer. Only then will he help me get to the center.
Not doing his dirty work. Well, that's no surprise.
He told me to start with the bazaar.
Figures. PK and the bazaar really hate each other. Only two people matter at the bazaar. One is that overblown preacher, Carl.
I know that. Who else is there?
Sophie, his right hand. She has a way with the bazaar's more rebellious souls. Helps him keep control. There's also Dodger, a local gangster. He knows what's going on, and about the bandits led by Joe. But they're afraid of the PK.
Okay, I'll talk to Sophie and you look into Carl, unless you prefer the girl.
Sophie? She's not really my type, you know? And headstrong. You'll see.
Ok. Então vamos ter que falar com a Sophie, que está no bazar, ainda bastante longe. Tenho... não, mas agora já tenho mais resistência, já estou a 120 de resistência. É, já estou como estava no início do jogo. A sério. Vazar nesta direção, é. Esta aqui é a loja abandonada, debaixo de mim. Não dá para entrar por aqui? Devia dar. Muita coisa. Aqui. Passagem. Tem umas covas. Podia ser melhor, mas já não é mau. Ali. Com os homens aqui à beira disto, está a jeito. Mel, Camila. Mais Camila. Resina. Tem aqui mais cogumelos ainda. Mais Camila. Pássaros. Deve ser tudo que havia aqui. Ainda tem ali o machado, mas não preciso do machado. Vamos fazer os medicamentos que é preciso. Ok, já estamos no bazar. Era o melhor sítio para descer. Está alguém na entrada do bazar. Quem é aquele? Só um sobrevivente, ok. Onde é que eu devo descer? que ele quer
Word on the
tudo de uma vez.
rooftops is that water stocks are almost depleted. Got bad season coming. Aiden, know anything about this Night Runner thing?
Eu quero só entrar. Por que é que não me deixas entrar?
That's just wrong.
Não me deixam entrar por aqui?
Uh-oh. Something screwy's going on. Nothing there.
Tem que dar a volta. Tem que ir para o outro lado qualquer. Tem aqui mais uma luz. Aqui deixam entrar.
Hey, who the fuck are you?
Easy, Chief. He ain't PK.
How do you know? They're creeping around here all the time.
He's that outsider, the pilgrim.
What? He's from outside the walls. Well, fuck me. I don't know what brings you here, but watch your back, Pilgrim. And stay away from the PKs. They ain't no one's friends.
Não sei
This
bem
time
quem
with a
é que era.
biomarker.
Carl said if you show up to bring you round so he can introduce himself.
What a nice change from wanting to hang me.
And remember, humanity created a civilization that turned out to be a colossus on clay legs. We cannot make the same mistakes.
He didn't want to, he had to. You were a threat to everyone.
Of course.
Do not listen to the ideologies preached by fools calling for reconstruction. There will be no rebuilding. Who would have thought? A pilgrim in the bazaar. Welcome.
Yeah, I'm still alive, despite your best efforts.
It's clear to me you're holding a grudge. But if you were in my shoes, you would understand. We are responsible for the safety of our community. And we treat this seriously. That's why we did what we did. I hope you can forgive us. So, pray tell, what's it like in the outside world these days?
Bad, and getting worse. Settlements are shrinking in size and number. I'm afraid soon there will be nowhere else to go.
Doesn't surprise me, son. Humanity must reach the bottom in order to rise again. And this is why we are here. Any more news?
Not really. But why don't you tell me more about your people?
We are called the people of the bazaar, simply because of where we live. But who we are truly are free people. Free from lies, free from money, free from religion, wars, politics, and the dark cloud that has blanketed the earth.
That sounds great. Too good to be true, in fact.
Oh, we have our challenges. Water is scarce, for example. But with courage and patience, we will someday create a paradise.
Well, you seem almost thankful for the collapse of civilization.
It was as tragic as it was inevitable. Consumerism, belief in the almighty dollar led to this catastrophe. So, we here strive not to make the same mistake twice. It would be a crime. We want to create a new order based on social bonds, on family and community. A society where people support each other and adhere to justice. No need for the police, military, or false authorities to shoot those they are meant to protect. We have a place for everyone. But let's get back to your stories.
Is gossip all you want from me, Carl?
No. But you came from outside, and you're walking around my flock. So, to set things straight, I need to know if you're a sheep or a wolf. What are you then?
Não gosto da metáfora.
I'm not really a fan of this metaphor.
Ah, yes. I see. Pilgrims are not people of metaphors or poetry. They prefer to act.
Yeah, about acting. I'm looking for Sophie.
Are you? And why, pray tell?
Vamos é que temos uma encomenda.
Got a package for her.
No, you don't.
Excuse me?
Sophie knows no one outside of Villador. She was born and raised here. That's probably why she cares about this place so much. She's of great help to me. So, unless it's a package from across the street, I'll have to call your bluff.
Who says I'm bluffing?
I do. I could tell a mile away. But all right. I'll tell you where she is. And you know why?
Why?
Because whatever it is you want, even if your intentions are hostile, she'll handle you. We will handle you. Just as we handled you before, Pilgrim. Go that way. You'll see a giant of a man. That's Herman, Sophie's bodyguard. She won't be far.
Thanks. Wasn't that hard, was it?
Don't lie to me again, Pilgrim. After all, I'm not lying to you, am I? Just want you to return the courtesy.
Just because you got holes in your shoes doesn't mean you're poor.
Ele não está a
Sophie, can we talk?
Don't hurt him, Herman. Let him talk.
My name's...
Aiden. You're that pilgrim that came to town recently.
You're sure well informed.
Don't have much of a choice. I'm in charge of safety here. Besides, yesterday you made quite an entrance.
I'm looking for a job. Would you happen to know of any?
People here say you can be useful. I'd rather see for myself. How about a small errand first?
What are you proposing?
Go to one of the craftmasters, Alberto or Vincenzo. Both know the location of the purest crystals. I need some for a certain transaction.
A certain transaction? Anything I need to know about?
Curiosity is the first step on the road to hell, Carl says.
Do you believe that?
I believe in not trusting strangers, and that's who you are. So far, at least. Bring me the location of the crystals first. We'll see where we go from there.
You said you were in charge of safety at the bazaar. What does that mean exactly?
It means any PK who threatens our community of free people can count on me breaking his skull.
Oh, from the way Carl talked, you sounded more like pacifists.
We're trying to overturn the old ways and usher in a new era for humanity. It's a true revolution. And every revolution needs two things to succeed: ideology and an armed faction to enforce it.
Bem, estes aqui são um bocado mentirosos.
Alberto and Vincenzo? Tell me more about them.
A father and son duo. Alberto, the father, tends to yammer on. Before 0 hour, he had a workshop and piles of cash. Vincenzo, his son, kinda shy. They're both craftsmen, clever too. The kind that can make a watch out of old gum and a piece of string.
Those crystals, what's the deal with them?
They were created by the chemical bombings of the city. A byproduct of some sort. People believe the infection spreads slower if you wear them. Honestly, I don't think it does. But there's no harm in trying.
And that's why they're so important to you guys.
That and many other reasons. They're hard to get, difficult to destroy, and easy to get obsessed with. Because they're so pretty, right? But most importantly, they're real, tangible things. Way more real than a piece of paper and old money. That's why they're so bloody expensive.
Ok.
Fine. I'll go talk to one of those craft masters.
They should be at the bazaar. Do well, and we can think about giving you bigger jobs.
Ok. Aqui o bazar parece mais com a sociedade atual. Ideologia e um exército para implementá-la, para forçá-la nas pessoas. Quem é este? Conhecedor de missões, quem é este?
I'm Damien.
Aiden.
You're new here, right?
Does it make a difference?
I pride myself on knowing everyone in this dump, but I don't know you.
Maybe that's because I just got into the city.
For reals? Wow. Respect. I heard that outside the walls, it's a bloodbath.
What does this have to do with the job?
Nothing, my friend. Just sussing you out. And I like what I've sussed so far. But about the job. First and foremost, it'll require a certain amount of discretion on your part. You'll be doing business for my partners, and it's their business only. No one else's. Head on over to meet them in West Quarry and they'll fill you in on the details.
I didn't agree to this yet.
Haven't said you didn't agree either. Just think it over. You'll come around. It's easy money.
Talvez possa.
Don't look at me like that. I'm just giving you information.
Back in the day, I had a huge job, a massive
a workshop, Dad.
Já está mesmo com demência.
So where is he? You're not in one now, Alberto.
I guarantee my prices cannot be beat.
Não tenho nada para vender. Vamos lá falar com o Alberto.
Sophie sent me. She says you know where they can find some crystals?
Oh, for fuck's! They've already sent one of their
fuckwits? Who?
That fellow, Sophie's brother. Huh? What was the asshole's name?
Barney. The asshole's name's Barney. And he asked the same question about a dark zone with crystals.
Oh, that's news to me. So where is that dark zone?
It's 120, 100 and...
Dad, can I tell him?
Oh, please.
100 meters from the metro. There's a big sign, fashion store, and a windmill on the other side of the street.
Thanks.
Okay.
Welcome, valued customer.
You look anxious.
Look, Urban, your nosy friend's back.
Another job?
No luck yet.
It's not about luck, kid, but about character.
Like yours?
Ballsy. Okay then. What does your hungry soul crave?
Vamos ver se
Someone like
tem alguma
you must know
informação
a
lá.
lot.
Out of modesty, I won't deny it.
And maybe a little bird told you what might have happened to Lucas?
You know, I heard a pilgrim has come to the city. Very nosy. Grills people about stuff. Gets in the way. Sounds a lot like you. It can't be a coincidence.
Sure it can.
I don't believe in them.
Now, you know anything about Lucas or not?
Well, that kind of information is expensive. You can't afford it.
I could work for him.
Bem, vamos.
You got any work I could do?
Leave your CV with my secretary and we'll get back to you.
Come on, don't fuck with me. I'm serious.
You barge in here like you own the place. Takes coconut-sized balls. That's my kind of man. Or should I say, a pilgrim. Okay. I might have a small errand for a tough guy like you. Take care of it, and we'll see whether you're worth knowing.
What do you need?
Minor thing. Need you to check in on a guy who's late delivering my order. Been incommunicado for a few days now. Might be trying to avoid me. He usually doesn't keep me waiting. No one does.
Who's the guy?
Hubert. Half-assed Hubie, we call him.
Já sabemos quem é esse.
Lives up to his nickname.
Need you to find out what's up with him this time.
Okay, I'll come back after I've spoken to him.
He lives in the tallest building on the edge of Trinity Court, opposite the bazaar on Horseshoe. You can't miss it. But getting to him is another story.
Why?
Hubert's not just a fence. He makes money where he can, and now he's hiding from half the city. He's super paranoid. Lives like a rat in a maze to keep himself safe. You'll need to climb up and find one of his secret passages to get in.
Okay.
I can handle it.
When you're there, give him the password Sayonara, so he knows I sent you.
Got it.
Acho que vamos primeiro a este.
Don't look at me like that. I'm just giving you information. And you won't regret it.
Ou até... Onde é que é aquele sítio que eu tinha marcado?